Didn't wanna have to go on the roller coaster ride, but the love of my life was standing right by my side and kept insisting, come on you pussy, it'll be just fine. And so I got on the ride and found my pants full of shite. I was sat eating an orange on an oakwood bench when I was suddenly alerted to a horrible stench. I figured I won't let this handicap my delicious meal until I looked down and found bird shit on the orange peel. I was out on a date with a girl seething with hate, cause I arrived 10 minutes late with a low-hanging tie and an undone fly, just wanting to get this over with great haste. Wasn't asked about how the food would taste, I was too distracted by the look on her face. So much so I knocked the candle down, burnt her gown which only extended her frown, so I left through the back with my dignity intact and never looked back. What a waste. I was trying to get a good night's rest when the neighbours next door, seemingly trying their best to prevent me from doing as much as closing my eyes, were partying and farting around until sunrise. So I go to complain, having been driven insane, but they were hoovering up with what sounded like a plane. So in the heat of the moment I broke into their room and got threatened by some British twat wielding a spoon. I said, calm down mate, I didn't mean to start a riot, I just want some peace and quiet, Jesus, do I have to buy it? So we shook on it and came to an agreement, no more loud unnecessary havoc in the evening. My heart bleeds for Reading and Leeds. I beg the people in power to let us do as we please this summer. I'll plead, even get on my knees, if it means we don't have to be locked down again, that'd be a bummer. And let me and my friends have some fun in the sun. Let me just to impress that of my immature charms and drink the night away, bopping to artists of the day. My heart bleeds for Reading and Leeds. I beg the people in power to let us do as we please this summer. I'll plead, even get on my knees, if it means we don't have to be locked down again, that'd be a bummer. I was trying to get a picture of my good friend Jay, but he's so damn tall that his head was out of frame. So I moved further back to get a full body shot, but by the time his head was visible, his dignity was not. He's a lanky git, everybody knows it, but it's all just a game and we love him all the same. He's a lanky twat, everybody knows that, but inspect him closer and you'll find he's quite the cat. In a dilapidated building in a faraway kingdom, once lived a madman and his many minions, till one day one got away and found his secret stash, scoured the weapons and threatened him, saying, I've got an axe. So the minions were freed, and so was grew of his greed, and you would think that was a happily ever after. But the minions couldn't shake having no orders to take, and so they started searching for a new master. Could it be you? Some people tell me I take ballet lessons way too seriously, just cause I dance all day and night without a minute of sleep. I'm always at it, gotta have it, it's my favourite thing. My wife told me I was uncommitted and took back the ring, but that's just one less thing distracting me from the thing I love. I'd go as far to say I wasn't dancing nearly enough. And sure, my kid is fatherless, directionless and all that, but that's the price to pay for being a whiny little twat. My one true desire's a night out on the grass, toasting marshmallows in the fire with my dog and my lass. A tent set up just by our side, but not too near the fireside. Don't wanna fall asleep and go from counting sheep to burnt alive, no thanks. Every time I open my laptop I'm hacked off at all the work I'm yet to do and all the work I've sacked off, knowing full well my classmates are gonna call me a jack off and make me cry on the inside. It's just so sweet to slack off. It's so much fun and though it's dumb I've gotta have it. It's a habit, I'm no fun to work among and that's how I prefer to have it. It's so fun and though it's dumb I've gotta have it. It's a habit, I'm no fun to work among and that's how I prefer to have it. I was listening to Love Shack, the Holy Bible of 80s tunes, when out of nowhere a rucksack came crashing into my front room with the note saying, turn that fucking song off cause you've been playing it non-stop, and I swear to God next time I'll throw a bomb that will detonate if you don't turn off that song I hate. Your face will be about a meter long. So I did the walk of shame as though I just lost a dodgeball game, over to my PC, over to my monitor which felt like it was a kilometer away, and said no more love shot for me. I was at the zoo with my dog, I thought it would be cool for him to experience never before seen animals. It turns out that was a poor judgment, and when he came across an elephant, I started checking like a fish on dry land, all leaky withdrew. Now I'm no vet, so you can bet I hadn't a clue what had overcome this poor Labrador, nor what I should do. Came as a shock to me to find out he'd had a heart attack, and I swear on his life one day I'll get that elephant back. Oh, how I'm glad I'm not a South African man. Gotta drive myself on the bend every day. Correcting people thinking I'm from New Zealand. Our accents aren't even vaguely the same as what I'd say. And worse yet, you can bet when people get my accent confused with an Australian's. I'd educate them on the different locations and compensate for their school failing them.